quarters. Two great teams and a bunch of star power on the floor.
Well, this is what the NBA is all about. There's always, Kevin, we love the game, but there's certain teams and certain matchups that you look in the calendar to see when they're playing. That's when you get your popcorn and you get ready. And those guys, they live for big games. Don't let them fool you. They all say each game is the same, but they're not.
Good insight. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. And good, another from three.
And all season long, he's been nothing but money from beyond the arc.
You're right. He's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to third most three-pointers in a single season.
And the list for most threes in a season dominated by Curry, and with every made three by him, he takes a step closer to history. Very good look at matching the third highest mark at 286.
And Thompson kicks to Green. Curry against Bledsoe. Just 5 to shoot, and it's in there. Curry's got 5.
He's got the touch early. Coach, keep feeding him.
Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to Phoenix. Here's Bledsoe. Green with the block.
He's a tremendous defender. Draymond Green all over that shot.
Boy, he launched that one from way outside.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Curry against Bledsoe. Shoots over Curry. No good from Bledsoe. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Fires the three. Curry can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
Well, he has the ability to get you off on the right foot. Now it's just about sustaining it.
And the shot goes in.
He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
Curry's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. They're looking to break the tie in this season series, and I asked him what he thought the biggest factor would be tonight. He said it always seems to come down to getting a stop. We have to get our hands up and contest shots. And if that doesn't work, our guys in the back have to block those shots. That's one of the ways they win games, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Sounds like he really wants them getting after it at the defensive end.
And I expect to see them very active here early, contesting every shot and battling for every rebound.
It's a game plan that's going to take a lot of effort and energy. But if they can pull it off, it'll make things that much easier for them at the offensive end.
And that one's good. Durant.
How do you stop that? You have to play KD for the drive, but then he just rises up like that, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Curry pulls it down. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 14-6 run. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupations.
It's Durant on the wing. Over Middleton. And it's off the back rim. No good. Bucks trail by 6. Down low. Here's Bledsoe. Plays it up and banks it in. Bledsoe's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Here's Durant. Again, Golden State.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. No good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Thompson outside to the inside. They kick it out to Green. Curry against Bledsoe. And the basket by Curry.
Love the work Steph puts into his game. Accurate from every spot on the floor.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Well, Steph Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter in the history of the game. He's been so successful playing point guard in the NBA at times. I think we forget that he transitioned from playing shooting guard in his younger days.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the Nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Back to Curry. They kick it out to Green. Durant in the corner. Teardrop shot. Milwaukee with the rebound. You know, Greg, a lot of players can't make that switch from shooting guard to point guard. You've got to give Steph a lot of credit.
He's worked tirelessly. I mean, we've all seen those pregame ball handling drills. He's still prone to a careless turnover, too, but on the plus side, he rebounds like a shooting guard. And today's point guards are expected to score much more than in days past.
Back to Green. Cousins finds Thompson. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. And it's 9 points for Klay Thompson.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice D from Durant.
That's just 2 tough competitors meeting right at the rim. Someone, in my opinion, had to lose.
Man, hard to believe. Already they're staring at a double-digit lead, and we've just gotten started.
Fantastic effort. Right out of the gate, simply overwhelming their opponent.
Lopez passes to Middleton. It's Brogdon on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. Bledsoe for 3. The shot will not fall. The Warriors go the other way. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And really, you'd like to just see more from that inside game offensively. In that one, it didn't happen.
You know, it's not rocket science. When you're cold from the perimeter, you got to pound it inside and at least draw some fouls.
And the Bucks with some changes. Mirotic comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Brogdon. Curry can't get it to go.
How many times have you seen him do that? Losing focus on a simple lay-in.
And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Finished off the break. Curry's got 11 points.
Well, we know he's been confident with the shot. A big reason why they're ahead in this game.
Timeout called, the Bucks. We're always talking, Steve, about versatility. I guess the ultimate example would be guys who can go to either hand equally well.
Yeah, you have those guys. Kyrie Irving stands out for me. Mike Conley able to finish with both hands. Then there's some bigs around the basket. DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis. John Wall is pretty good. He finishes a lot of times with dunks. So there's a lot of guys that understand that it's great to have that offhand and you can go to it.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Looney comes in for DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Iguodala in for Thompson. Antetokounmpo kicks to Mirotic. Back to Antetokounmpo. Count it. He's got 12.
And just carrying over from his last game. Completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Oh, no, he didn't.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. Durant. Green dishes to Curry. Here's Iguodala. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 19. Pulls up for 3. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Durant, that's good.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Second chance shot. Warriors with the rebound.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now the Bucks moving it up. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Shoots from 14. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Shots good by Durant.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Bledsoe outside. Over Curry. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Tough to cut into the lead when you can't make shots. He's been off all period.
Back to Durant. Inside. Outside for Curry. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. Iguodala's got 3 assists now in this one. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter of the game. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. 3rd in rebounding, 9th in scoring, and of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And as you said, one of the league's top 3 rebounders. He has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. And the want-to corral it.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Bledsoe kicks to Snell. Passes it to Ilyasova. Here's Bledsoe. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Up top, Curry. Guarded by Bledsoe. Curry looking it over. Here's Looney, and he jams it with authority.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
It's early, but they have taken full control of this game, and the fans here, they know it.
Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to the San Antonio Spurs. That's good from Mirotic on the assist by Bledsoe.
Mirotic, not just a perimeter guy, he has a variety of ways to score in the paint.
Curry against Bledsoe. Jerebko the pass to Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Here is Cook. Guarded by Bledsoe. Shoots. Good as the jump shot falls. Jerebko's got his first 2 points of the night.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. One of the most talented big men in the game, DeMarcus Cousins, talking.
A player that thought he knew it all.
And you know, Greg, you see it on the floor now. When Cousins keeps his emotions in check, he's a force on the floor.
And Kevin, that's the key. When he's focused on the game and not the refs, he is almost unstoppable.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
I tell you, on fire all period long, and this is how you want to start the game.
They built up a monster lead on the heels of great shooting. Love the attack mindset here.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, they've got Pau Gasol. Ilyasova out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot.
Because he's inconsistent from range, the defense dares him to take that shot. Bad gamble there.
Iguodala gets the bucket.
Superior muscle from Iggy on that possession there. Just a stellar job using his girth.
Well, Iguodala signing an extension with the Warriors in the summer of 2017. He did not come cheap. 3 years and $48 million.
Well, I guess he sacrificed enough. He comes off the bench. They ask him to guard everybody. He earned that payday.
Here is Cook. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Another three for Golden State.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Bucks. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
And no doubt they've been the more efficient team in this first half.
Because they've been patient, they're finding good shots. That's why they've hit a much higher percentage from the floor.
Good on the shot.
Tall with a terrific skill set. Gasol remains one of our better scorers inside.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. Sun changes for Golden State. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Looney, and it's Klay Thompson in for Andre Iguodala. The Bucks also changing it up. Chris Middleton comes in for Tony Snell, and Brogdon subbed in for Eric Bledsoe.
And you can tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Cousins, that one falls.
DeMarcus Cousins is an unreal talented player in this league with the ability to finish with a hand in his face.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's guarded closely. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
Here's Brogdon. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Brogdon's got his first points in this one.
He saw the opportunity to get an easy bucket on the break and took advantage of it.
Good.
See, this is how you dictate the flow of the game. He's been lit this quarter.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's covered closely. Middleton trying to break free. Gasol's shot is good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And there's another turnover by the Warriors. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Warriors.
And boy, they've been producing points both inside and out. That kind of symmetry offensively is a great sign, and it's correlated with their early success.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. That's tipped.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Thompson misses. The Bucks have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Here's Cook. Pass to Livingston. Here's Thompson. And again, no good by Golden State.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Middleton finds Ilyasova. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Swiped away. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And Thompson throws it down.
Thompson is lightning quick in the open floor. Terrific at running the court from end to end.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Brogdon the pass to Lopez. Down low. And the rejection by Cousins. Here's the pass to Uretko. Here's Thompson. Here's Cook. Kicks to Uretko. And then Cousins with the dunk.
The incredible wingspan of DeMarcus. Doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got 5.
Well, this is what every coach emphasizes. Keep your head up. Be willing to make the extra pass.
Middleton against Thompson. Here's Connaughton. That one no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. An embarrassment of riches for the Warriors. Steve, who do you think is their best player? Is it Steph? KD? Some might even say Draymond Green with his overall impact.
Well, let's first start off. They have 4 All-Stars, and they all are fantastic. The MVPs are KD and Steph, so it's between those two. I would have to lean on Kevin Durant a little bit better than Steph.
Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Kevin Durant comes in for Quinn Cook. The Bucks also with the sub. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Green finds Durant. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Durant's got 28 points for the game.
Former NBA scoring champion KD likes the looks he's seeing tonight, applying constant pressure on the offensive end.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
And tonight, he just hasn't been efficient offensively. That's a big reason why they're behind.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They got a monster lead that's taking a life of his own.
Shot to stop the run, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 20.
He's just one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense regardless of the situation.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Slashing in for the hammer. KD showing how to punish the rim.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, they were able to keep it close for the most part, but you could just tell they were not in sync as a unit.
Communication seemed to be missing, and if you want to come away with a lot of wins, you have to have that.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Klay Thompson, such a perfect fit on the Warriors. A versatile defender, can score playing off the ball, and just plays the game the right way.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Mirotic is checked in for the Bucks. Brogdon against Curry. Antetokounmpo. He gets it in there. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter. And is there any doubt Klay Thompson could go to another team and average 30 points a game as the main offensive weapon?
Yeah, but you know, he's not an attention seeker, and that's just not his personality. He knows it's more fun to play for a winner.
It's stolen by Green. Open shot, Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
This is where Curry's excellent. Ball in hand, making decisions.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. Antetokounmpo's got 24 points.
Not letting his team down. He's been very strong. He just needs a little help from his teammates.
Durant with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo.
Showing patience, taking time to read the defense. Draymond finds the open man.
Antetokounmpo against Green. Mirotic has a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Got that one up quick. 22 points for Klay Thompson.
Practice makes perfect. Thompson is just lights out on these shots.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Curry kicks to Cousins. Misses off the left iron.
And that can't happen. Missing the wide open chip shot.
Golden State's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. It's Curry outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Middleton right side. Good work there as it goes. Middleton's got 6 in the quarter.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
And the slick pass by Curry. They're fun to watch the way the ball moves.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Now the Warriors moving it up. Connects again from distance.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Oh, up the history charts he climbs, GA. Now tied for 3rd all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing.
And he has now matched the mark from 2015 when Curry hit 286 threes. Just an incredible year.
And again for 3.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for 3rd most threes in a season.
And the 3rd place mark that has been passed was set by Curry back in 2015. Curry, of course, had several higher marks to aim for, but the 3rd spot on the 3 list has been claimed.
Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
I just hate seeing this, but no need to jump the gun. Let's see what it turns out to be.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Pau Gasol is checked in for Lopez. Tony Snell comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Chris Middleton. Curry passes to Looney. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Durant, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And that's just knowing where you are in the shot clock. Durant with a terrific bailout.
Tipped away. And then Durant with the jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Here's Gasol. Back to Snell. Will it go? He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Finding the man who broke free. The great vision of Pau Gasol making that play happen.
Curry kicks to Durant. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for 1 more.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
In terms of height, Durant was not a late bloomer. Already a 6-footer in middle school.
Here's Bledsoe. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Bledsoe's got 9.
And nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
They kick it out to Green. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Durant. Whoa! Beautiful, beautiful.
Putting a little creativity into it. Durant usually making it look easy, but not here.
And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Bledsoe. Launches it. Buries it from 3-point range. Bledsoe's got 8 here in the quarter. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just... Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He went on an historic scoring frenzy, tallying a ridiculous number of points, 2 steals, and 1 assist. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they went downtown and threw a party, and fortunately, we were all invited. The key is their shooters weren't afraid to pull the trigger on open looks, and it's a blowout right now.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
Ernie, I don't use this word a lot because, one, I can't spell it, but it was definitely a subpar effort for them on the glass. That hurt. If they're serious about cutting to this deficit, it's gut check time. Ugh. You hear that, Ernie? I'm hitting my gut. Ugh. You got to check your gut, Ernie. Ugh. Gut check time, Ernie.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And I just love how aggressive he is. Usually tries to work for the best shot that he can.
And that really tests the defense. It's hard to take the right angle on him to contest the shot.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The talented forward pair of Durant and Green at the 3 and the 4. The tremendous pair of Curry and Clay in the backcourt. And it's Cousins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors' 5. I know, Steve, when you were an amateur basketball player, some people had suggested they're not teaching enough skill. Now that same refrain is heard. But then you see young players like Jason Tatum, Dennis Smith Jr. What's your opinion now?
You know, I think people look at these players individually, and I think these young guys coming up in youth basketball, the individual player that plays better gets the 4-star, the 5-star. So a lot of these guys want to be that player. We don't put enough emphasis on team basketball. So whereas you're just as important as the best guy, I think if we can change that narrative, you will see that. But skill-wise, I think we're okay for our skills with guys with the basketball. I think now we got to have guys understanding how to play without it in their hands.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And Steve, Kevin Durant has talked about how he fits in with the Warriors, both on the court and in the locker room.
Well, he gets his shots within the flow, doesn't have to force